Hello and welcome to Fishing on Northwest. Winning with Tommy Donlin. What do you think, Tommy?
It's the best. There you go.
I was not drinking my
buddy's homemade wine, living Northwest wild. Hunting, fishing is my kind of style. I float the Wainuchi when it gets hot. I'm proud I own the things that I've got.
Well, hello and welcome to Fish on Northwest. Winning on Bill Herzog.
Hi, Duane.
Hey, Mr. Zog. How are you, my friend?
I'm dry now and much warmer than I have been.
A little snow over your way?
It's only a foot and adding an inch or two every single day.
And yet you made it here.
I
You
did.
somehow managed to join me in the studio in today's program. So glad that you're here. So glad all of you could tune in and join us. Hopefully you had a fantastic holiday season. As you know, we took a week off or so to get through the holiday season. And, well, it is January 2nd. We are back. 2025. Here we go.
Wow.
Believe it already?
I was just thinking, can I trade 2025 for a really kind of well-used and taken care of 1986?
I'll take an 84.
84?
I can do an 84.
Sure, me
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Thinking back to Puyallup River,
There you
86.
go.
Yeah.
86.
Now we're on the
Very
same
good
page.
steelhead run in 86.
Funny you should say that. We got a lot of steelhead conversation on the docket for today's program. Really excited to get to that. And again, want to welcome everybody back to the program here from the studio live out of Olympia. And we're just glad to get this year underway and put 24 in the rear view. So much going on already. And already got some folks signing in here and giving us some messages. Got a lot of folks saying, hey, Bill, nice to see you on here. And Fishy Plumber, glad we could help you out with your drift fishing issues that you were experiencing and hopefully resolve those. So, yeah, lots going on. Again, welcome everybody back. And, the last show we did before the holiday season, the next morning got up and hit the road as we had planned to head to Echo, Oregon, which is just a little bit outside of Pendleton. Went down there for 3 or 4 days to the Horseshoe Curve Outdoors for that pheasant hunt we talked about prior to leaving. I woke up that morning with the worst head cold, and I'm still kind of getting through that. I know I've talked to a ton of people out there. Everybody's getting stuff this time of year. It's going around. Settles in your chest, man. You can't get rid of it. So, if I bust out into a coughing fit here through today's show, just bear with me. But got down there for that pheasant hunt with that head cold. And let me tell you, it was everything I could do to enjoy myself. But we were successful, knocked down a ton of birds. Pretty excited to bring that content to you folks later in the program. But it kind of sets up our peak outdoorman of the week when hunting pheasant. And you got multiple cameras working the field and dogs running everywhere. And of course, you put a drone up. And there's folks with shotguns. Crazy things happen. Check out this week's peak outdoor moment of the week.
Okay. Oh, that was that black hen that they shot up there.
Gunner, stop chewing on it.
We're chasing it here.
Hey.
Somewhere.
Hey.
Here, dogs, let's go. Who's got it?
Yeah, tearing the crap out of it. You want it?
Yeah. Rip. Hunt him up.
Rip, just get out of my way. He literally just was.
Here, dogs. She's not leaving. There's a bird in there.
Yeah, she's not leaving. Mario, kick it up.
I'm trying to find it.
Mario, flush that bird.
Or did they get that hen out of there?
Well, the feathers are all right here where he's chewing on it.
Yeah, it might be that hen.
Oh, no, that was back. That's back there, Travis. Behind us.
Okay.
And then they went, and Heidi went.
Right there.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Oh,
Duane, that thing went right under the drone.
And I shot it.
And you shot it.
A couple of people, I think Jed fired 5-6 rounds up there. The bird kept flying. I'm like, I guess I got to do it again.
So,
oh my
for
goodness.
all the people in New
Hey, here.
all the people in New Jersey.
That's how you deal with the drone.
That's how you deal with a drone. The Model 12.
The old
Here.
1912.
The 1949
Here.
takes on the 2023.
Yeah. Give.
That's how we do business.
Pheasantinator.
The Pheasantinator. Well, there you go. A little bit of excitement when the bird takes off behind you. Everybody pivots 180 and fires, and there's a drone flying there. And you got Matt Messing back up on the hill going, my drone.
I was just waiting for someone to take out the drone.
Yeah, we did not. Fortunately, we knocked down a lot of birds. I don't think we hit the drone with any pellets, but that was a little dicey right there. Okay, lots more of that content to come. You're going to want to stick around for that. Running down the show. Obviously, Bill Herzog is here in studio. We'll discuss high water steelhead. Yeah. This is why you are here, my friend. Yes. Fishing the Fringe, understanding what it is. Also, our recent road trip down to Echo, Oregon, and Horseshoe Curve Outdoors, pheasant and chukar hunting parts 1 and 2. You're really going to enjoy this content. Bill Herzog, high water steelhead techniques, bank, drift boat, and sled. We have some options. We're going to discuss that.
Okay.
Horseshoe Curve Outdoors Part 3. A recent pheasant hunt and some epic drone footage, as you just got a little taste of. Trust me, there's a whole lot more. And then, Bill, I want to talk about high water visibility, water on the drop, and absolute go time. And then we'll close out the show, reminding folks, everybody here, about the Steelhead Expo coming up in Idaho next week that we'll be participating.
Yeah, you and I both have seminars.
We'll be getting into that. So right now, I'm going to jump out for a quick break. Come back, some steelhead talk. High water techniques with Bill Herzog right after this. Defiance Marine is the one-stop shop for the Pacific Northwest angler. Defiance Marine guarantees the best price on a new and best service on a repower for your current boat. Defiance Marine is a Honda Premier dealership and one of the largest on the West Coast. Defiance Marine is a boat dealer who proudly sells Defiance, Allied, and Arima boats. All boats are built by West Coast fishermen for West Coast fishermen. Defiance Marine has all your boating needs to help you get out on the water.
If you're looking for the best fishing rods in the world, you really do need to take a look at the Edge rods. I designed and built new machinery, and I think this new machinery has enabled us to build blanks like no other company can build without this equipment. There is no other rods in the world that are as good as these rods. You owe it to yourself to take a good look at them.
For more than 90 years, you've entrusted one brand to guide you towards living the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. Now you can entrust affiliated Better Homes and Gardens real estate professionals to interpret your needs and help you find the home in which to live your dreams through every stage of your home buying or selling process. And through every stage of your life, there's Better Homes and Gardens real estate. Expect better.
All right, welcome back here to the program. So, Bill, I asked you to join me for today's show, as it is steelhead season. The irony that you and I are just scratching our heads about is the fact that we finally get steelhead fishing back here in Grays Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
I have yet to get out and fish. I mean, been kind of busy on the road doing other things, but these high water events consistently and not getting a significant enough drop or clarity. Yeah, there's some folks fishing higher in the, we're going to get into all that, but look, ideal situation. Some of these rivers for, you know, my historical data and what I track
one more time
track and try to pay attention to. It's just like I just haven't had a lot of success in these certain condition elements, so kind of put it off. But you know, high water, 1 to 2 foot of visibility. If guys got to go, I mean, it's winter steelhead.
Yeah.
If you wait for perfect conditions, you hardly ever fish.
Not unless you live on the river. You won't be fishing very much.
So, you know, people are shied away from 1 or 2 feet of visibility. Sometimes it's like, you just got to go. Can I catch fish with 1 or 2 feet of visibility?
Absolutely, you can. If you're a plunker, by the way.
Yes.
When I used to live up in the Forks area for such a long time during the year, you wouldn't see the anglers come out unless the water was barely fishable. The plunkers don't like any more than 2 feet of visibility.
It's a little tougher nowadays. We can't use bait. Look, a big glob of eggs and a spinaglow, or sand shrimp and a spinaglow, right?
Oh, yeah.
Holy cow. You just sit there and drink coffee, wait for it to happen. But now we can't use bait and scent in most of our fisheries, unless we're talking Southwest Washington. So we look at opportunity to go. It's like, I want to go fish my water. I might need to go a little higher in the system to get up into some little cleaner water, maybe a little less, flow. But man, maybe there's not a lot of fish up there. So maybe I'm forced to kind of focus on that mid-river. Now, you always talk about fishing the fringe.
Right.
I want you to explain to the people, like, what am I looking for when I'm looking for the fringe? What is a fringe fishery in the mind of a steelheader?
Okay, you've got two different things when you talk about the fringe. Number one is an area or a time where no one is. Like when that water just begins to drop in, we're all watching the gauges now.
Everybody's waiting.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all waiting for the perping condition, and here they come.
Yeah.
However, there will be a day or two before all that magic happens when you're going to have enough visibility to fish. No one's going to be out in the river yet, or very few people. And number two, you can get down below or above where all these people are going to be concentrating at. There's your fringe.
Right.
Go early, go lower, and get into a different area where most of the anglers are. That's your first fringe. Number two is now we have a condition where now what do? We can't use bait. Okay.
Yeah.
So what does steelhead do? Salmon for that matter also. When the water comes up and they're all forced to the edge, doesn't it make it easier for us somewhat? Instead of having a big wide area, they might be laying all the way across. They'll be laying on the nice, narrow, quieter edges.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people are confused by that. They think high water, big water, they're scattered. No, that volume of water, and even being off color, but more so the flow, the CFS, right?
Sure.
It's raging. They're lazy. They want to take path of least resistance.
Sure.
So we look for those fish way up in the weeds, right along the edges, right along the grasses and the trees, under the trees. You can see it. If you're floating in a drift boat and going by, you really got to slow that boat down. And you're looking for that soft water right along the edge where it breaks on the backside of a current seam.
Right.
Inside corner, that soft little areas where if you can hold a boat there, chances are it's probably going to be a fish in that general vicinity, right?
Yeah, and this can be anywhere from a couple of feet wide to 6 or 7 feet wide. We don't know.
Right.
It's just the thing to look for when it breaks from the tail out and comes up into the pool.
Yeah.
It'll be wide in the tail. All of a sudden, it'll get narrower and narrower and narrow and push down. Watch for the areas that are flat.
Yep.
Okay, above the tail out of ways where the flat starts and the narrow starts, that's your spot. It's going to be sometimes not very long, so it could be 100 feet long. We don't know, but look for that edge where that current seam is from the slow water to the fast water. That is where they're going to be sitting, and that's where you need to position yourself.
Now, oftentimes we talk about matching natural current speed, natural presentation, and when water conditions are ideal, and we're fishing bobber and jig or a couple other techniques, we're really kind of just in sync with the natural flow, and the presentation is. We have higher conditions, dirty water. I've always found, now, I know you're not a huge fan of bobber dogging. I really feel it has a place in certain areas. And I'll tell you right now, for me, finding a lot of success in high off-color water, and you and I have talked about it a lot, in slowing down that presentation.
Bingo.
So if you're dragging lead and using a float to keep it moving, because the surface natural flow may not be moving all that fast, but if you put a float out there and it captures water, it's actually pushing it along. But you're also dragging that lead to slow it down enough to give them time to find it when you're on that fringe situation. And I can't tell you how effective at times bobber dogging up tight against the grasses, up under the trees, and just really, now look, you got to have somebody on the sticks that can hold the boat back to allow you to fish that. So we're not racing bobbers down.
No.
We're not racing other boats down.
No.
We got to slow that down so that bobber's traveling in that resting travel lane, so to speak, and getting it in front of the fish and give them time. Because again, you just mentioned it. We're no longer using bait.
No.
We got to use something that's going to draw their attention. It's a visual thing. No scent, no bait. We got to give them time to find it.
It's got to be loud. It's got to be bright and loud. Okay.
Yep.
Since we can't use anything with stink on it. Well, what you're also doing is when you're fishing slowly like that, our attraction radius is very small.
Right.
And something moving fast, if a fish can find it, he'll lose it before he can get it.
Yep.
So you have to keep something slow enough that when he hears it or might see it, he has time to turn, relocate it, and then take
Come
it.
find
and
it.
You've got to fish it slow like you're doing, dragging it slow on the edge, walking drift gear slowly down like that.
This is where if you're a bead fisher, man or woman, and you like to bobber dog, nice, 20 mil, big beads, big presentation, lots of glow, lots of UV, slow it down, drag your lead, let your bobbers do the work. You're going to find them on the fridge.
When do you use UV?
Well, all the time or any chance you get.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so much more to get too, with Herzog and all the different conditions in this transition that will be coming up into hopefully about mid-January, believe it or not. But before we get there, I want to take you down to Echo, Oregon. Horseshoe Curve Outdoors. Remember that name? This terrain, these crops, this bird hunt is something else. You're going to want to see it right after this break. The new leader in heavy gauge aluminum boats. Allied boats have standard reverse chine and lifting rakes to help you plane faster and run at lower RPMs. Allied boats have several models to choose from, ranging from a 19-foot Mustang all the way up to a 32-foot Liberator. So regardless of what type of heavy gauge aluminum boats you are looking for, Allied Boats will have it for you. Contact Allied Boats today to learn more about these incredible fishing machines.
Sportco, an outdoor emporium, is the largest local outfitter in the Northwest since 1975, providing thousands of people affordable outdoor gear. This summer, make your next outdoor adventure more affordable by shopping at our warehouse-style pricing. We are a local Scotty dealer, offering sales, service, and repair. Located in Fife and Seattle, come visit us today. The outdoors await you.
Yeah, so if it rains on us, we can probably go shoot some ducks. So.
Oh, well, there's that too.
Yeah, there's all kinds of good fun out here.
Yeah, fantastic. I guess I should have brought some duck load, maybe a different gun, but that's okay. Okay. I'm sure there's plenty of guns around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought my pheasant gun. I didn't know what else we were doing, but and some fishing rods.
Okay, good.
I got the memo late. Bring a fishing rod. I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the steelhead been coming through. The river was a little blown out. It looks like it's settling back down.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Matt's filming already.
Of course he is. How you doing, brother?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for making the trip.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Good seeing you.
Come on in.
All right. Weird. Pheasants on the wall?
I know.
Huh?
Yes. Weird.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like it. Oh, that fire smells good. Heck yeah.
Yes.
I like it. Awesome.
Yeah. So Delwyn, you'll meet him. That's our ranch manager.
Okay.
He shot that out. That's the Oregon state record. He got that, I think, in the Mount Emily.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
It's a beaut.
Holy cow.
Yeah. They got that on public land too.
Rifle hunt?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a beast. Yeah, for sure. Wow.
Did you crush them, Greg?
I missed the first two, then hit the next
nice.
8.
Well,
So,
you're done
okay,
now.
I'm done now. You don't want to stretch your luck anymore.
No.
Now on it's Norm and Daryl to get some shooting in.
Yeah.
I want Mario to get some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen Mario shoot anything but his mouth.
Yeah.
Right? So, time to step up.
Grab that guy.
Oh,
let's roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss.
Positive
Have you
thoughts,
ever,
Duane,
you
positive
know where your
thoughts.
shotgun points for you?
I think so. I mean, I just, typically I get out once every couple of years to shoot trap. I just hardly ever shoot, other than if I go shoot pheasants. I seem to drop pheasants just fine.
Well, let's get up here and make an example out of you.
Yeah, great. That sounds like it.
Put your toes right up against the wood there.
All right.
Take those off.
Thank you.
I'm gonna throw some straps.
Okay, there we go.
There's one. Put below your head.
Yeah, okay.
Smoke. There ain't no problem here.
Smoke. Lucky.
Nice.
Haven't shot trap for a couple of years.
Have at it.
Always enjoy it.
Powder goes. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, he's ready. Shit.
Oh!
Woo! On the drop.
So then the guys will give the safety speech right when you start hunting. Right? So it'll be no ground shots. Make sure you see race guys today.
Shoot my dog.
Yeah. Well, we don't allow any shooting on the ground or anything out there. Every now and then you'll be one clear, like all the dogs are there, but there's going to be so many dogs. Has a couple talkers. He's got a male that I really enjoy. So then it'll be Daryl, Ryan, Norm. Yeah.
Daryl, Ryan, Norm, and Trevor.
Well, hey Greg, I think the dogs are ready.
I believe so. They've been looking forward to it a long time. We're happy to have you guys out here at Horseshoe Curve Outdoors. So
we're excited to be here. So hey everybody, Duane Bill, Fish Hunt Northwest with Greg Semler.
Similar.
Yeah, got it right.
Right on the money.
Yes, Horseshoe Curve Outdoors, and what an amazing place you have here. This is, we haven't even got started yet. I mean, we're just taking a look from here at the cabins and just like, oh my gosh. So
yeah, we spend a lot of time making sure the habitat's right for the birds. You'll get to hunt some switchgrass out here. We've got some food plots. As you guys saw last night, having a little fun at the clay pigeons. We like to get everybody warmed up.
Yeah,
really
good
about
shooting.
having fun, watching the dogs work, getting people out there and having a great experience.
I love it. So weather's going to hold out for us. I know it, right?
Yes.
Nice chill in the air this morning, and the birds are going to fly, and I'm going to fight through my head cold, and we're going to make this happen. So poor Matt's on the receiving end of all the hacking and coughing this morning through the mic, but that's going to work. And we got some good shots lined up here next to us. These guys they were dropping some clays yesterday, so I'm pretty sure we're not going to miss many birds today. If anybody's missing, it's probably me.
I think the backpacks will be full at the end of the day, so
that'll
be
plan.
fun. Yeah,
that's the plan. What we got? 4 dogs? 5 dogs?
5 dogs.
5 dogs. This is definitely the largest dog group I've ever hunted pheasant with, so this is going to be.
We've had a group of 6 or 7 out there with 8 or 9 dogs. It gets a little crazy. These 5 should be great together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's get it going, huh?
All right. I'm looking forward to it.
There we go.
Gunner, here. Heidi, here.
You haven't been here, but you know it. You've heard the sounds, smelt the air, and seen where your heart lands, if not yet. You haven't been here, but you've longed for a destination near or far, a place where discovery and history thrive for young eyes and old alike. You haven't been here, but you're on your way to a place not far. ExploreTheDalles.com.
Start your outdoor adventure at SportGo and Outdoor Emporium, 2 locations with the best selection of name brand outdoor gear at affordable warehouse pricing. Over 60,000 different items to fit in your adventure, like Gamakatsu fishing gear, premium grade high carbon steel hooks, Gamakatsu custom designed fillet and boning knives, to tackle and storage containers. Gamakatsu, simply the best. Maximize your outdoor adventure with the right gear at Sport Go and Outdoor Emporium, Fife and Seattle.
Yep, for sure. Oh yeah, big fish. Yeah, buddy. Nice fish. Oh, beauty. Gorgeous fish.
Bobby's on the board.
We got a good one.
Oh yeah. Whoa. Oh. No, geez, come on.
Nice fish. Nice fish.
So as we go through here, right, as we push through the field, we're going to be in a line just like any other upland push, right? One of the first and most important rules is when a bird, and I say when because it will happen, when a bird gets up and flies through the line, that our guns are in the air, right? We're going to get plenty of opportunity and plenty of time to shoot at that bird. So guns are up, let the bird fly through the line, turn around, and then mount, right? Going with mounting is our safety's on and our fingers are off the trigger until that gun is mounted to your shoulder and you're pointing downfield. We do not shoot at a bird unless it's gray skies in today's conditions, right? No blue skies. And we do that for safety of the animals and other things that are out in the field, right? This crop, some of it's this tall, some of it's this tall. We want to make sure we have a clear shot at the bird before we pull that trigger, right?
Got it.
Safety first, safety first, safety first. We don't shoot birds on the ground, and we walk with our guns up in the air, okay? Any other questions that we're missing?
I think we're good. I think we're good.
Awesome, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
There's lots of opportunities, so don't get in a hurry, take your time, and we'll kill them all.
There we go.
All right, thank you, Travis. Jed, right?
Gunner. Yep. Quite the variety of crop.
Yeah, it's you'll see a little bit of everything out here.
Well thought out.
Howdy ho. All right. Are we ready, boss? I'm gonna cross.
For sure.
Dogs will be working back and forth, working for scent. We've got 3 pointers out here and 2 labs to flush them up when the bird goes on point.
Oh, might be on point.
She doing her fake point?
Possibly.
Gunner, hip. Or is Gunner on point?
That one.
Now, Heidi, so she's just a year old. You got a hell of a nose, so if she starts smelling one, she'll do the stalk behind it.
Yeah.
Orange is Gunner, right?
Orange is Heidi.
Orange is Heidi?
Yeah, green is Gunner. They do both, yeah. And then you'll see, they love it when they get a bird and get the reward of just the bird and the feathers in their mouth, fetching it back, retrieving it back to you.
Sounds like a bird getting up. Sure does.
Bird up! Bird down! Woo! Fetch it up! Come on, Gunner! Fetch it up, boy! Fetch! Oh, nice black rooster, too.
Yeah, it is.
Gunner here. Fetch. Release. Good boy.
Nice.
Oh, a little brown hen to start the morning off with.
Brown hen?
Yeah. Nice shot. And don't be surprised if we bump up a deer or 2 out here.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. Yep. We're not hunting that way anymore, buddy.
Dripper, everybody got a dog on point right here.
On the ground. Boom. It was like 3 feet from me. So
Catch it up.
Greg can have it.
Perfect. Safe.
Like you said, right down the line.
Yep. Just let it go.
It's not a question of when or if, it's when. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Gunner, here.
Nice.
Heidi ho. Here.
Nice chucker.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Greg. I want you guys to shoot because I don't like giving Greg compliments, you know.
Gotcha. Okay. We'll take him out of the game. Yeah. No birds that direction.
Waiting.
Don't give him any credit.
No. Okay. Yeah. Keep an eye on her, Trip, if you would.
Hey, Gripper.
Heidi ho.
Oh, we're on point.
Might be another one, but that's where it came out of. She's not committed.
She's not committed yet.
Now,
Okay.
Gunner, here.
Really settled.
Yeah. It's like she had a question mark above her head.
Yeah, it's not.
Yep.
Travis, you're gonna make us walk up the hill?
Well, if you
I requested
uphill,
a downhill hunt
Hold this real
exclusively
quick.
today for Spencer's benefit.
Off camera.
Greg's trying to get a workout, so.
We're here for him. We're here for Greg. All right, let's do this. Uphill, here we go. And boy, is it a mountain. Look at this thing. Right here.
There you go.
Oh, bird! Nice.
There we go.
Hey, Gripper, you know you're a hunter, so you can. Oh, another bird up.
There goes another
Bird!
Oh, that would have looked so good if you'd have shot it.
Tally's gonna get it. No, Tally's right there.
one. Gunner, here.
Oh. Unbelievable. Chukar.
See Travis give Rip the hand commands and bring that bird back. Gunner, here. Good girl, come across.
Water.
There you
Water
go.
break.
I have a water bottle for me and a water bottle for the dog.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
All right. Well, the roosters seem to be flying away today.
A Northwest favorite for almost 40 years, Arima boats are manufactured with pride in Bremerton, Washington. All Arima boats are built without any structural wood materials. That is why Arima boats are backed with a lifetime warranty. Arima can offer every boat with Honda outboard packages so that you can take advantage of the reliability and 5-year top-to-prop warranty from your Honda outboard. Call or stop by Arima Boats today and let them help you get into your very next boat.
Yep, for sure. Oh yeah, big fish. Yeah, buddy. Nice fish. Oh, beauty. Gorgeous fish.
Bobby's on the board.
We got a good one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, geez, come on.
Nice fish. Nice fish.
Support from Northwest Sportsmen make Federal Ammunition the world's leading ammunition manufacturer. Federal uses the industry's finest materials, giving you reliable ammunition that delivers superb accuracy and optimum performance. Northwest hunters rely on Sportco to provide the best selection and prices in the Northwest since 1985. Sportco and Outdoor Emporium in Fife and Seattle. Your journey begins here.
All right, welcome back here in studio. So there you go, Bill. A little introduction to kind of how it flows and works there at the Horseshoe Curve.
Yes.
We're going to get into knocking down a ton of birds here real quick. We got a little more of that on the docket for today.
I'm looking forward to eating some.
Yeah, I got some for you. I brought home
man.
a ton. I mean, literally a ton of birds. So it's going to be good. Hey, so we're talking high water, steelhead, high water techniques. And you and I just, anytime we get out in the drift boat, love get out in the drift boat. High water for some folks kind of pushes them off. They're like, we don't want to, it's got to row too hard. So look, for me, a couple feet of visibility, it's, I'm taking my plug rods, I'm taking plugs, taking my bobber dog and other things too to fish that fringe that we talked about first segment. But man, I want to put them plugs out there. And a couple feet of visibility for good reason. Hands down, best color. I don't care make or brand of plug. What color of plug am I presenting in water, say 1 to 2 feet of visibility, where I can control the boat and effectively get those plugs to do their thing?
You've got 2 choices. 1, some glow. Number 2, fluorescent red. And as usual, if the fluorescent red is not working, take it off and put on
fluorescent red.
There you go. Exactly.
Something similar to this right here.
Ooh, that one there. That one's got a backstory, by the way.
So that one there you gave me clear back when we were doing radio back in the day. Now there's 7 little dots on here. Don't expect me to show it to you folks because you can't see it. You have put with a permanent marker 7 little dots on there, which, by the way, each one of those dots represents a 20 or 20 pound plus steelhead that was caught on this plug. So that is at least 7 accounted for on this plug over time.
Yes.
Is that not right?
It is absolutely correct.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're lucky you're still in possession of that. And I would watch it closely when I leave.
Yeah, I plan to keep my eyes on you. I have 3 fluorescent red. Some would call them orange plugs. Now, these are all tadpoles. I have red, fluorescent red and or orange in other plug makes as well.
Sure.
That type of water condition, 1 to 2 feet of viz, and putting those out there in water that's conducive to holding them. Now, one thing I also want to reiterate, and I think we kind of spoke of it before. Look, if you are trying to pull plugs in high off-colored water and you are just working your hind end off, just having to go like crazy to keep those plugs working,
bad juju.
You're probably in the wrong water.
You are. If you're working that hard, the fish will be working that hard, so they're not going to be there. They're going to be over in the slow stuff. The slower stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you got to find that softer water, inside curls, off on the soft edges, look for that water break, that type of stuff. If you can't keep the boat in the water to get those plugs in where you want them to go, you're probably looking at, the wrong area for sure.
And you might also notice when you're trying to pull plugs, when you have that narrow spot like that, you'll get one plug running perfect and one's either not quite going fast enough or it's really smoking.
Yeah.
If you can get just one plug working on right in that seam within that 1 or 2 foot thing, you're good to go. The other ones, let them just do their own deal. But as long as you have one good lure working right where you want it, you're good to go.
That's an excellent point. Don't sacrifice both of them and kind of fish either or. Focus on the one that's going to be in the ideal lane of travel where those fish are going to be. That's an excellent point.
And you'll often get chances where both of them will run good. And when you get both plugs running good at the proper speed, spend a little more time there. Okay.
Makes sense.
Don't just boogie right past it. The problem with anglers nowadays, we're so used to, we're used to fishing quick and covering a lot of water.
In a hurry.
It's awfully tough to shut that off and go slow. Right?
Sure, yeah.
And a lot of guys
change of pace.
And a lot of guys won't do it.
Right.
But here's part of that fringe deal again, D.
Right, yeah.
You're going to do something where nobody else is willing to do it. They're going to want better conditions before they come out. You'll get there. You'll get that water before them. But you got to learn to teach yourself to slow way down. And it can't be tough to do.
Yep.
But do it anyway.
If I'm not pulling plugs and I'm spending a lot of time fishing the fringe, let's say I'm bobber dog and I'm pulling out the 5 and 6 inch worms.
Oh, yeah.
Colors. What do you think is going to resonate in that water in color of worm selection? I'm kind of leaning to things that mimic the radius of what I'm putting out there on these style of plugs.
Sure.
The traction radius should be about the same.
Exactly. And so think hot red, think brilliant pink, bright pink. Think glow. Put
Lots
some
of UV.
glow in there. Put some glow beads on it. Put some glow yarn.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, put some glow in there with it.
Dress it up.
Can't go wrong.
Big, slow, take your time, get it in their face.
Yeah, I'm on.
Make them mad.
And again, cannot say it enough. Take your time. Work that water hard, okay? Don't be in a hurry to leave.
Absolutely. All right, jumping out for a quick break. Stick around. This next bit of pheasant footage is something to be holding get to it right after.
Living catching fish, not only as a tournament angler, but as a guide as well. Catching fish is important, and Gamakatsu hooks for me, you know, they kind of help take the luck out of fishing a little bit just because they're a high quality hook. Obviously have a really good reputation for being very strong and very sharp. Gamakatsu, I use their products every day in the boat, and you know, big part of my success.
All Defiance boats are built without any structural wood materials. That is why all boats are backed with a lifetime warranty. All Defiance boats come standard with large fish boxes that are fully insulated so that you can ice your fish properly all day. All Defiance boats are foam flotation filled and unsinkable for the ultimate in safety while fishing offshore. Before you buy any boat, stop by or call Defiance Boats today to ensure you are getting the very best glass boat your money can buy.
If you're looking for the best fishing rods in the world, you really do need to take a look at the Edge rods. I designed and built new machinery, and I think this new machinery has enabled us to build blanks like no other company can build without this equipment. There is no other rods in the world that are as good as these rods. You owe it to yourself to take a good look at them.
New days, new beginnings, new friends, new loves, new dreams, new goals, new scenery, new job. No matter what the next chapter holds, Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate will be there to help you find the new that's right for your lifestyle at any stage of your life. Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. Expect better.
Good boy.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Gunner? Find him. Yep. Too far. Get in here. Come on.
Right.
Good boy.
Yeah, for having a bunch of.
Fetch it up.
Nice shots.
Yeah, I know. I was like, well, I guess, yeah, that's 45. I'm good.
Here, Gunner. Fetch. Fetch. Fetch it up. Good boy. Fetch it up. Gunner, fetch. Good boy.
I don't know
Nope.
who did that, me or Greg, but
Fetch.
I think we both.
Fetch.
He can eat that one.
Yeah.
Release. Good boy. Release. Good boy.
Earnings out of that. For sure.
Good boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another nice hen.
Nice hand right there, huh?
Yeah, and you saw Gunner. Like I said, the dogs just love this, right? So he's super happy to go get it and bring it back.
So happy.
Here.
This is a lot different country than anything we've hunted.
Gunner, here.
This is rad.
So this will be
Here.
awesome.
All the way back. Here.
Bird.
Fetch him up.
Gunner, here. Come here, Gunner. Gunner, right here, buddy. Right here, Gunner. Good boy, right here. Here.
Another hen.
Rip, leave it. Here. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Rip. Good boy, Wally.
Uh-huh.
Heidi ho.
Good dogs.
Work for you?
Yep.
Perfect.
If their tongues were any longer, they'd be dragging on the ground.
I know it, right?
Gosh. How many acres you got here, Greg?
There's 305 that are the wife and I's.
Mm-hmm.
And then we lease another 400 or 500 acres from Delwyn. That'll be the lodge we show you later on today.
That's the DIY area?
Yep, that's the DIY
It's
area.
the leased area.
Yep. And then, yeah,
So
we
you're
call
close
that.
to 800 out here?
Yeah, about 800 huntable acres. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Sid did the math right there. It's,
that's pretty solid math.
Sharp. Yeah, call me Raymond.
Yes.
I like to drive my car down this road, actually.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. I wonder where it came
Did
out.
they call you Rain Man?
Could they call me Rain Man?
Raymond. Raymond.
Right here?
Raymond?
Yeah.
Okay.
Raymond.
I'm just seeing if you're paying attention.
Who the heck is Raymond?
Yeah, everybody knows Raymond.
Whoa! Whoa!
Good.
Two on point.
Rip.
I like it.
Go ahead, shoot it, Tripper.
Oh, and a little bit colder. Temperature drop here in the last
Take it from
half
take it
hour.
from-
Gunner, here. Here, fetch it up. Here.
I don't think we've shot a rooster yet, have we?
No.
All hens and
We take your gun and you can put your backpack.
yeah. Well, I didn't, but
good boy.
I guess we collectively.
Best part is,
that's how Velcro was invented.
I'll get it here, but they usually brush it off in the corn and the switchgrass. He doesn't even like it. Leave me alone. Let me hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, Wally. Go ahead. If you have any left later, I'll get it.
God, my watering eyes and head cold, and dang it. Yeah, my left eye's crying.
Heel, rip, heel. Rip, heel. Heel. Got it easy.
Oh.
There you go. Rooster up. No bird here.
thought you had that sucker, man. Oh.
I waited too long because I thought it was going to keep flanking left.
Well, you could tell. I
got water in my eye, I can't see.
There you go. Bird down, good. Here. Nice job. She was relentless on that thing, wasn't she?
Shot it in the ass.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yep. Come on, Wally. Right here, buddy. Right here, Wally. Yep. Boy, good boy. Can I have it? Yep.
You do have extras.
Not a great shot, but first rooster of the day. Good job, guys. Nice work. Come on, dogs.
Point. It's two of them. Jeez. Leaping dogs. Oh,
there you go. Nice shot. Right, I know why it's filming. That's great. It's perfect.
That's awesome. Who shot that? Spence?
Yeah.
Good nice shot, Spencer. Where'd he go?
Wally just went in right there in front of you somewhere. Is he out there?
He's right here on point. He's right here. Look, he's buried in the...
Yep, here. Ready?
Bird coming up.
Rip. Nice job.
Hey, catch it up. Easy.
I think I just hit a rooster.
Catch it up, Gunner. Did you just hit a rooster?
I think I just hit a rooster.
Daddy's babies hit a rooster.
Daddy's babies hit a rooster. The rooster.
Wally, leave it. Wally here.
And the rooster down. Rooster down.
Go on, Tripper. Call. Let his dog get it if he's going to do it. Rip.
Here you go.
Nice shot. Wow. Yeah, Duane.
That bird come across my path. That bird going down.
Oh, that was that black hen that they shot up there.
Gunner, stop chewing on it.
We're chasing it here.
Hey.
Somewhere.
Hey.
Here, dogs, let's go. Who's got it?
Give. Turn the crap out of it. You want it?
Yeah. Rip. 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 Hunt him up.
Rip, just get out of my way. He literally just was.
Here, dogs. She's not leaving. There's a bird in there.
Yeah, she's not leaving. Mario, kick it up.
I'm trying to find it.
Mario, flush that bird.
Or did they get that hen out of there?
Well, the feathers are all right here where he's chewing on it.
Yeah, it might be that hen.
No, that was back. That's back there, Travis.
Yeah.
Behind us.
Okay.
And then they went. Then Heidi went.
Right there.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
The drone.
Oh,
Duane, that thing went right under the drone.
And I shot it.
And you shot it.
A couple of people, I think Jed fired 5-6 rounds up there. The bird kept flying. I'm like, I guess I got to do it again.
So,
oh my goodness.
all the people in New Jersey.
That's how you deal with the drone.
That's how you deal with a drone. The Model 12.
The old 1912.
The 1949 takes on the 2023.
Yeah. Give.
That's how we do business.
Pheasanator.
The Pheasanator. Allied, the new leader in heavy gauge aluminum boats. Allied boats have standard reverse chine and lifting rakes to help you plane faster and run at lower RPMs. Allied boats have several models to choose from, ranging from a 19-foot Mustang all the way up to a 32-foot Liberator. So regardless of what type of heavy gauge aluminum boats you are looking for, Allied Boats will have it for you. Contact Allied Boats today to learn more about these incredible fishing machines.
Hey guys, I'm Big Mike. Come on down to the Edge Pro Shop and see me. We've got all the best brands under one roof. We've got Hawken, Procure, Short Bus, Pro Troll, Yakima Bait, Get 'em Dry Jigs, Northwest Bait Scent, Daiwa Reels, North Fork Lures, North Wild, Brad's, Superfly, Rocky Mountain Tackle, and of course, the greatest rods ever built, Edge Rods.
All right, well, there you go. Horseshoe Curve Outdoors, just down there in Echo, Oregon. We're having an absolute great time down there. And I literally came away with so much footage. I'm having a hard time deciding what actually goes on the show. And we have some other stuff we're going to be bringing to you over the next several weeks. Really, really a class operation down there, high class operation. As you see, the fields, the effort they put in to managing the habitat and the crops that they plant for really good bird survivability, carry over through the winter, lots of feed, lots of cover. The birds do extremely well. Yes, it's a put and take, it's a plant operation, but they have residual birds that survive in those conditions, and they do really well. So it's a lot of fun. The guys, the crew down there, Greg and everybody, Travis, the dog trainer, lots more info to come in regards to what they have going on down there. You guys got to check them out. They're coming on board as co-sponsors and partners in the industry here at Fish on Northwest, and we're just excited to be part of what they have going on. Okay, and you love pheasant, so
I love pheasant.
I'm gonna give you some pheasant take home. Hey, a couple questions on here, Bill, as we had our discussions earlier in the realm of steelhead fishing. Carl Henderson's asking, do you have some plugs with that color, for an example, as in, you know, the fire or the orange or the red. And I can think of a handful of other manufacturers that have plugs with that type of color on there for sure.
Oh, absolutely. The mag lips.
There's an example right there.
Yep. They're big and loud.
Yeah.
You know, and they're pretty good size. And of course, you get the Magnum size in these right here, the Mag Tads. But you're talking a 4.0, a 4.5. It's a pretty big plug.
It's a huge plug.
Pretty loud.
But in dirty conditions,
a lot of rattle.
It's like running a K15.
Yeah.
Or something equal to that. K14. These big steelhead have big mouths.
They do.
Don't underestimate. Find your favorite plugs you love to run and look and see if your manufacturer carries that particular color in orange or red. So Clayton puts out a good point that side planer on plugs work extremely well for winter steelhead. My go-to for all the restrictions, and I get it, like you have limited opportunity or restrictions to get in certain areas. Side planers and plug fishing, synonymous in the Northwest, has worked for years.
Absolutely.
Great opportunity, great option.
That's a great idea because you're setting that thing up right. You can get it right in the slot where you want it, in between the water where it goes from slow to fast. You can let it hang right there. What a great place. Great way to start. Right
just like plunking. Yeah, you're just setting up the business and you're going to be there. You're committed, waiting for those fish to move through, and they will. You just got to have patience. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and sit back and watch it go. From Fishy Plumber, can you drift or spoon fish with a 7-foot bass rod, for example, on smaller river systems? If not, what length would you use? Yeah, I think it's all about comfort. And if we're talking small creeks and things, and getting in the brush and whatnot, you can pitch a float out there, or drift fish, or toss a spoon or a spinner in some of those small areas. Why not?
Well, I started out that way when I used to first make my first rods. I was making 7 and 7.5 footers, and I didn't really know the difference. But way back when, I was fishing a lot of small creeks, a lot of small rivers on Hood Canal and all over the place. We're talking dozens of places.
Duck-a-bush,
where you couldn't fish with an 8.5, 9 foot rod. It was got in the way, but a small rod, You can move around, a lot of maneuverability and under brush, and it worked just fine.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Worked great.
Hey, a lot of folks chiming in here. Looks like all of you who were awarded a couple weeks ago, all them prize packs we gave away, they're arriving throughout today, and they're showing up. And
Merry Christmas.
Which, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm so glad all of you are enjoying those prize packs because you earned them. That was a fun show. More of that to come as we move through the year. Jumping out for a quick break, coming back to finish up. Defiance Marine is the one-stop shop for the Pacific Northwest angler. Defiance Marine guarantees the best price on a new and best service on a repower for your current boat. Defiance Marine is a Honda Premier dealership and one of the largest on the West Coast. Defiance Marine is a boat dealer who proudly sells Defiance, Allied, and Arima boats. All boats are built by West Coast fishermen for West Coast fishermen. Defiance Marine has all your boating needs to help you get out on the water.
If you're looking for the best fishing rods in the world, you really do need to take a look at the Edge rods. I designed and built new machinery, and I think this new machinery has enabled us to build blanks like no other company can build without this equipment. There is no other rods in the world that are as good as these rods. You owe it to yourself to take a good look at them.
For more than 90 years, you've entrusted one brand to guide you towards living the lifestyle you've always dreamed of. Now you can entrust affiliated Better Homes and Gardens real estate professionals to interpret your needs and help you find the home in which to live your dreams through every stage of your home buying or selling process. And through every stage of your life, there's Better Homes and Gardens real estate. Expect better.
All right, Bill. Hey, we'd be a little remiss if we didn't remind folks where you and I and several others are going to be next week. The ultimate Steelhead sports fishing event, 3 days of seminars, speakers, demonstrations, and vendors. January 10, 11, 12.
Coming up next week.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we are. We're talking about the Steelhead Expo over there, just in Idaho, Lewiston area. We have some seminars going on. You're doing spay fishing and a couple of. You're doing 3.
I'm doing spay fishing. I'm doing spoon fishing, and I'm doing old school drift fishing. It's going to be lots of fun, man.
Fantastic, because on the heels of that, I also am doing a presentation I put together called Drift Fishing, Bobber Dogging, and Flossing. Know the difference.
Yeah.
I'm going to spell it out for folks so you truly understand what you do. Yeah. Also, we're curing some eggs for steelhead, curing coon shrimp, the #1 cure for coon shrimp, obviously. And, of course, spot prawn, or not spot prawn, but prawn, salad prawn, tiger prawn, those types of things.
Yeah.
All those shrimp are great alternatives in those fisheries in which you can still use bait. Most of ours are restricted now, and we no longer can. Also want to make a note, a lot of folks were throwing around on social media today, hey, they're already closing rivers.
Oh, dear.
And you and I were like, oh, wait a minute. So we looked into it. No, DFW announced they're simply closing or adhering to the agreed to fisheries and closures that were to come in and around here January 2nd. Some of those smaller tributaries and other areas that were closing early as opposed to staying open for our opportunity for winter steelhead in the Grays Harbor region and the North Coast through February.
You know, there'll be living places open. The upper sections of the rivers will be closed down, but there'll be a lot of places to fish. So
still got plenty of opportunity.
Yeah, no problem, kids.
Yeah, just
we're
pump
okay.
the brakes.
We're okay.
Water's going to drop. We're going to get great opportunity. Okay, well, going to do it for us. William, so glad you could join me for today's program. Had a blast.
My pleasure, man. You know that.
Oh, never enough time. Too much info to get through. Going to see lots of you folks, hopefully, over there in Idaho next week for the Steelhead Expo. Really looking forward to that. You know, you're going to have opportunity throughout the week. Water's going to drop before the rain comes back. Get out and get something done. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.